season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you think about the history of college football, you've got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Yellow Jackets ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Demon Deacons offense will go on the attack first. And out for the first time in this one is Carlos Hernandez. This guy's every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Sees a crease.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Makes a grab and room to run. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wiggins. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Lopez to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Hits inside, it's Wiggins. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And onto the field comes Malachi Hosley, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Looking for a big play. Upstairs to make the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Quick catch on third down. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Addison. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Caught. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. It's complete to the left.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Lopez wants to fire. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quarterback changing the play. They're in the gun on third down. It's Lopez. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Davis. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Wiggins. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's Wiggins. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. Enough to move the chains. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Lopez. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's made. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Got his man down the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The run inside. It's made. Runs through a tackle. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Just going to keep it after the snap. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Hosley. There he goes. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. To throw, it's Mendoza. Left side, it's made. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Harris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing, Lopez. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. Been 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that up.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Straight ahead, it's Hosley. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Flips it out in the flat. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. Waiton calls the timeout, and they have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's Lopez to throw. Lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Demon Deacons come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. On the return. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Wants to throw, it's Mendoza. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man, it's made. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Here's Gio Lopez to throw. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fourth down, Lopez. He's not afraid to go deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Wake. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like, there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bad isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The ride. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Grabbed in the middle, it's Addison. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. Good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah.
Makes the grab in their space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lopez. They're all over him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Again, it's Lopez. Snagged in the middle. It's Hernandez. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down.
Well, they were trying to set up an outbreaking route here on third and long, trying to get a receiver open in space. Just couldn't come away with it, though. Nice job by the defense, watching the QB's eyes and swatting it down.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing for it on fourth, Gio Lopez. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Right down the middle. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing, Lopez. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Wiggins. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Pushes ahead. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's Lopez to throw. Right side, it's Wiggins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Got some green grass. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. Lopez to pass. Out wide left, it's Davis. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. Crosses midfield. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Offense gets set for second down. Caught on the RPO. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. In the red area, it's Hosley. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Hands it off on the counter. Good, strong tackle.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Wake Forest sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coach.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize